What's going on, you guys? So check it right. The online voting for the SA Hip Hop Awards has finally come to an end, and I must say, looking at some of the categories and the artists who won them, it's sort of what I expected. So going into some of the categories which I found to be important, or I guess significant, like it's quite clear that A-Reece was and still is the favorite to win. And guys, Reece actually managed to pull it off for Artist of the Decade. So when it seemed like Cassper might actually win the category off the online votes, like the Slime still managed to come through for the boy during the last moments of voting, and I guess you could say they caused an upset. So Cassper actually lost to Reece by 660 votes, where he managed to pull in 27,145 votes, whereas Reece got 27,805 votes. So it was quite close in the end. And I will say though, like, Cassper has got a huge fan base that are loyal to him, and I guess being commercially successful, like, it allows you to command a great following. But in the same breath, right, we have Reece, who isn't as commercially successful as Cassper, but he's still able to compete at the same level. So it just shows you that if the music resonates with the people, it doesn't matter how successful you are. It also doesn't matter how many times you plead for votes. Like, the people will fuck with you, and you'll have fans who will support you no matter what. So shout out to the Slimes who did vote. Like, y'all are defying all odds, silencing the doubters at the same time, whilst proving that you're the most dedicated and most loyal fan base in the country. So I just find it funny that you have two artists in the game who are on the opposite spectrum. I mean, we have Reece, who isn't really industry. He really doesn't like fuck with that many people, and it's only about the music. Like, there's no gimmicks or antics whatsoever. Plus, he really cares about the craft, and you can really tell. And then we have Cassper, who is basically a brand at this point with so many ventures at play. Like, he's less about the music and more about the bag at this point. I mean, he's got sneakers with Drift Footwear. He's got the Bride Show on SABC. He's got his new alcohol brand, Biliato. And now he's also trying to venture into boxing. So it's less about the music at this point and more about the bag. Like, come on, guys, let's be honest. So you have two guys, right? One is independent and I guess not so industry, whereas the other is like commercially mainstream, yet they both command the same level of popularity. And I hope this just shows like upcoming artists that you don't have to be industry or commercially mainstream to be a big artist. Like, just stay true to yourself and allow your music to speak for you, and the rest will unfold. But moving along though, like, Reece was still dominating in the other categories. I mean, in the best video category with the 5-year plan that he did with Words, like, he accumulated 14,212 votes, taking up 64% of the voting space. Then we had Nasty C and Ari Lennox with Black and White coming in second with 3,553 votes, and coming in third is 25K and A-Reece with Hustler's Prayer, and it pulled in 2,657 votes. So a clear win for Reece, and it was well deserved because it was a dope video. But guys, let's not forget, it wasn't a music video. It was an official music film. So there's levels to this shit, man. But moving along though, once again, onto the best collabo category, we have 25K and A-Reece being the clear winners, accumulating 12,174 votes. And coming in second is Blackie and Nasty C with Yeah ×4, and they pulled in 2,676 votes. But in all honesty, right, like, this was a clear landslide of a win. Like, 25K took this on completely. Like, there was no competition whatsoever, and the numbers do show this. Plus, the song is really dope. So shout out to Kilo and Reece once again. Another category I wanted to just touch on is the best male category, and I was actually shocked by the result. Like, not in a bad way though. So we have the hustler himself, MT, coming through with 12,646 votes, being the clear winner. Like, no competition whatsoever once again. And then in the second spot, we have Blackie with 4,918 votes, and 25K coming in third with 3,304 votes. So I was shocked in a good way, because I didn't expect MT to actually win, as he hasn't had the best career outside of the music. I mean, with him sometimes being involved in some bullshit, to put it lightly, like, whether it be caused by him, others around him, Like there's always something happening, but this year, like, he tried to avoid all the nonsense and focus on the music, like only, like, which he did. And Logan turned out to be one of the best albums out this year. Despite Blackie and 25K having a really dope 2021, like, MT proved that if you grind the right way and let the music talk for you, like, the people will fuck with you, and it's clearly showing. So shout out to MT. So yeah, guys, these are the final standings for the online votes, and I just need to preference it that it only counts 40% to the overall vote. Don't forget that the anonymous judges, you know, aka the gatekeepers of the game, like, don't forget that they make up the remaining 60%. So even though the artists that I just listed, like, even though that they won online, it doesn't mean that they will win overall. So just remember that when the awards finally do air. I also just hope that they don't botch the other categories and give the wrong artists the awards. I mean, mixtape of the year and album of the year needs to be handled with the right care. Otherwise, like, the awards will lose all credibility in the end. But let's wait and see. Anyways, guys, there you have it. Reece and the Slimes killed it with the online votes. Were you guys shocked by some of the results, or did you expect them to did you expect things to turn out the way that they did? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, like, please make sure to hit that like button if you guys found the content dope, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Anyways, guys, it's on to the next one. Peace.